everybody. Where's Luna? There you go. So, happy Thursday evening. It's time for yoga. I'm so glad to be with you today. If you were streaming before just now, you would have heard lots of kitchen sounds. I just got dinner in the oven and it's gonna cook while we're doing yoga. So I'm actually really excited about that. And I'm so glad you could be here. So, for the style of Hatha Yoga that I like to teach, we're going to be listening to our bodies and not overstretching, not hurting ourselves. We're going to be doing what feels good and going as deep into the stretch as we like, to the point where we feel like we're feeling some sensation or we're feeling good, maybe a little bit of a challenge. But if we start to feel pain, or if we're doing something that we can't really support through balance or flexibility or strength, then we're going to back out to the point where we feel really good about it. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here, you little baby dog. And let's get started. So we're going to start on our mats, on our backs, facing the ceiling or the sky if you're lucky enough to be outside. It's kind of hot here. And we're going to start in Savasana, or corpse-like pose. So that means backs facing up, neck, head, and spine all in one straight line. Palms facing up, arms about a 45-degree angle from the body. Feet falling out to either side and about 1.5 to 2 feet between the heels. So this is our starting position, our relaxation position. You can see a little dog tail in the corner there. Somebody is going to nap now. And from here, we're going to just begin to relax the body. We're going to close the eyes and notice how the body feels. Notice if you're carrying any stress or any tension in your muscles or anywhere in the body, maybe even the head, the heart, or the stomach are places where we might carry stress. And if you find that you're carrying stress that no longer serves a purpose in your life, maybe it's there for a reason, maybe it was an indicator of something for you in the past, and maybe that stimulus is no longer around. So if you're finding that you're carrying something that no longer serves a purpose for you, imagine letting it go. And as you inhale and as you exhale and as you breathe, invite what's meant for you. Invite goodness, peace, and clarity into your life. And as you breathe, as you inhale and as you exhale, scan the body from the head to the toes and just take stock of how you feel. Take stock of how the body feels. Take stock of any emotions you might be carrying with you at this moment. Take stock of how deep or shallow your breath is at this moment. And as you breathe, I invite you to deepen your breath, filling the lungs up from the bottom to the middle, all the way to the top. As the chest rises, the stomach is soft, it expands, the chest fills with air. And as the chest falls, the stomach falls, the air moves out of the body. Inhale, fill the lungs all the way up. And exhale, release and relax. On your next inhale, open your eyes, swing your arms up to the ceiling, up to the sky, stretch the fingers, make big circles with the wrists going in one direction, and reverse. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms out and up, stretch the palms away from the body, maybe bending one elbow and stretching the opposite palm up, and then switching sides, straightening that elbow, bending the other elbow. Continuing to stretch the palms, release the fingers, make fists with the hands. Release the arms next to the ears, stretch overhead or clasp opposite elbows. Inhale and exhale here. Get a big stretch to the whole body here. If you want to clasp opposite elbows with me, we're going to point the right elbow up, drop the left elbow down, flex the feet, scoot the feet together if you don't have a dog resting in between your knees. Flex the right foot and stretch the right elbow up. Big stretch on the right hand side. Inhale and exhale. And then relax that stretch. Opposite side. Stretch the left elbow up. Flex the left heel. Stretch it down. Inhale and exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, stretch the right elbow up, flex the right heel, stretch it down. Good girl, honey. And reverse. Stretch the left elbow up, flex the left heel, stretch it down. Snow angel, the hands down to the hips, bend the knees, pull them into the chest. Holding the knees into the body, clasp opposite elbows, tuck the head into the knees, send love all over the body. Say, I love you to yourself. Feel what it feels like once you've said, I love you to you. Release the knees, drop the head down. We're going to rock the knees from side to side. Waking up the spine. And coming back to center, one hand on each knee, big circles with the knees, going first in one direction. And then reverse for a lovely sacrum rub, my favorite. Hands underneath the knees. We're going to roll forwards and backwards, up and down the spine. We're going to roll all the way to standing, but roll forwards and backwards a few times so that you can massage all those muscles up and down the spine. And then when you're ready, roll to standing. Nice job. From here, we're going to inhale and stretch the arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Feet can be together up to hip width apart. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, release down. Another inhale, stretch up. And exhale, down. Very nice. Inhale, we're going to roll the shoulders forward and up to the ears. Exhale, roll back and down. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, roll back and down. Another inhale, rolling forward and up, and exhale, back and down. Reversing the motion. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and up to the ears. Exhale, roll forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down, and one more inhale. And exhale, forward and down. Nice. Release those shoulders down and away from the ears. Clasp hands behind the back. Squeeze the hands together. Squeeze the elbows together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, arch through the spine. Tuck the tailbone down and gaze up. Inhale and exhale here. Open the chest and then release that pose. Very nice. We're going to start with a couple of standing postures and balancing postures today. So we'll start at the top and we'll work our way down to the mat. So from here, I would like to bring your focus and attention into one foot. Choose a foot, any foot. We're going to lift up the toes of that foot. I'm going with my right. Drop them down, lift up the heel, drop it down. And I want you to imagine focusing as if the bottom of your foot, each corner, were the leg of a table. The big toe, the little toe, the inside of the heel, and the outside of the heel. And we have a nice sturdy table. We're pushing evenly into each of those four corners. As we do so, our weight shifts to the right. Our left knee gently bends. As that happens, it floats up. And we flex the foot as we clasp just outside the knee. We're focusing the eyes on a spot that's not moving. That helps us focus the mind. And if you can maintain a soft focus, so not staring at the spot, but that gentle, soft focus with the eyes, that can help you maintain balance as well. From here, we're going to bring the hand to the hip and turn the knee out to the left-hand side. We're standing up straight and tall. Shoulders are back and down the spine. The knee is bent. We're going to bring the knee back to center. Switch hands. Bring the left knee to the right hand to the left hip, and turn the knee across the body to the right. Try not to swivel the hips or the shoulders. Try to keep the body in one plane. Nice job. We're going to bring the knee back to center. Switch hands. Both hands come to the knee, right hand comes to the right hip. We're going to turn the knee out to the left-hand side. Inhale and exhale. Try to maintain a gentle bend in the standing leg. So rather than hyperextending that knee that could cause injury, we're keeping a gentle bend in the standing leg. And that idea that a tree that bends will not break. If we're trying to be very rigid, we have more of a possibility of falling over. Whereas if we're using our muscles instead of our bones to hold us up, we can be very steady with gentle movements. We're going to move that knee back to center. And switch hands, both hands to the knee, left hand to the left hip. We're going to turn the knee to the right hand side, crossing the body, inhaling and exhaling here. Nice job. And we're breathing and relaxing into the stretch. Bringing the knee back to center. We're going to switch hands once again. Right hand to the right hip, knee out to the left hand side. You can hold it here or stretch the right hand out, reach for the big toe, wrapping the first two fingers and thumb around the big toe and work towards straightening that leg. You don't have to straighten the leg, but you can if you can. Inhale and exhale here. Really nice job. Whatever you guys are doing, I know it's a nice job because I know you're putting your effort in and you're trying. And balancing can be very hard. I know I was very clumsy, still am my whole life. And the balance that I've learned in yoga has served me very well. It's made me pass as normal. Nice job. We're going to bend the knee. Bring that leg back to center. Very nice. We're going to reach with the right hand for the outside of the foot. The thumb's facing the heel, the pinky's facing the pinky toe. We're going to turn the shoulders, stretching the left hand behind us. And we're going to turn the head, and this is a lot for balancing. We're going to turn the head and look all the way behind you. From here, if it's in your wheelhouse, try to kick the left leg forward. Inhale and exhale here. Big stretch, the legs crossing the body. We're twisting the body in the opposite direction. Lots of strength, lots of balance. And we're continuing to gaze. Once we've turned our head, we're finding a spot to gaze upon. And I'm sure you're doing awesome. We're bending the knee, coming back to center, and releasing that stretch. Nice job, guys. That was a lot of balance on the right leg. We're going to switch to the left leg now. So switching to the left leg, we're going to lift the toes, drop them down. We're going to lift the heels, drop them down, and we're imagining our left foot as if it has 4 legs of a table. We're going to ground evenly into the big toe, the little toe, the inside of the heel, and the outside of the heel. And when I say ground, I don't mean like the act of grinding. I mean the act of grounding into the ground. So we're grounding into that foot. We're grounding that foot into the ground. We're imagining a very sturdy base, and that helps us keep our balance. Now, of course, there are lots of other factors. Sometimes the wind outside, sometimes feeling a little wobbly today, and that's totally fine. Just join us back when you get there. So from here, the weight shifts to the left. We're focusing the eyes on something on the opposite wall or on the floor that helps us maintain our focus and our balance. We're taking that soft focus with the eyes, and the right knee just gently floats up. We're clasping the right knee with both hands. Flex the foot. Pull with the hands as you kick with the knee. Push with the knee into the hands. That will help you maintain balance. And remember, we're keeping a slight bend in the left leg and the standing leg. We're not hyperextending or overextending the knee. Bring the left hand to the left hip. We're going to turn the foot out to the right hand side. I guess the knee is going with the foot this time as well. We're turning the knee to the right, left hand's on the left hip. Inhale and exhale here, maintain that focus. And of course, every part of the body is conspiring to keep you afloat here in this balancing pose. Your core is tight, the abdomen as well as the muscles along the back and the sides, the leg, the arms, everything is active. That energy is flowing through the body, helping to support you in this pose. We're bringing the knee back to center. Both hands come to the knee, and we're switching sides. Right hand to the right hip. Let's turn the knee across the body, bringing it to the left. Inhaling and exhaling here. Breathing. Keeping that soft focus on that point. Luna, what's happening out there? It's okay. It's okay. Okay. We're going to bring that knee back to center. Switch hands. Both hands come to the knee. Left hand comes to the left hip. Right knee turns out to the right hand side. We're keeping that soft focus, helping to maintain our balance. And you can see that the body is all in the same plane. Inhale and exhale here. Breathe. I happen to be looking at a painting that I got in Cambodia, so it's reminding me and bringing me back to that beautiful place. We're going to bring the knee back to center and switch hands once again. Left hand to the right knee, right hand to the hip, and the knee crosses the body. We're keeping our hips facing forward. We're not twisting and turning the body yet. We're inhaling and exhaling. And I know you're doing a good job because you're trying, because you're here. And we'll bring that knee back to center. Switch hands. Left hand to the left hip. We're going to stretch the left hand all the way out to the left. Reach for the toe of the right foot, the 2 fingers and thumb. The first 2 fingers wrap around the big toe. And then we're going to kick the knee out to the right hand side, unfolding at the knee if we can. We'll inhale and exhale here. We're continuing to balance on that left foot. You guys are doing great. Even if you fall over, that's fine. Join us back here. I like to say if you're not falling over at some point, you're not doing yoga right. Letting go of that expectation of the perfect pose, I think, is a big part of yoga. Listening to your body and doing what feels good for you for today is so important. We're going to bend that knee. Bring the knee back to center. We're going to hold onto that knee. We're going to reach for the outside of the foot with the left hand. The pinky is reaching up towards the pinky toe. The thumb is down towards the heel. We're going to stretch the right hand behind us. And we're going to turn and look slowly out past the thumb. And if we can make it there, maybe, whoops, we can stretch that right foot forward. Maybe. And if that's not in the cards for today, it's not in the cards for today. It's all about listening to the body. We're inhaling and exhaling, relaxing into the pose, listening to the body, and then we'll come back to center and drop that knee down. Nice job. Nice job. That was not easy stuff, but it's fun stuff, and maybe you're sweating like I am. So let's prepare for some warriors. Today I'd like to do warrior 3 and half moon. So those are a couple of other fun balancing poses. Maybe not the easiest ones, but I think a challenge is really nice. So we're going to start with the hands on the hips. Big inhale here. Exhale, we're going to come down halfway. Reach the crown of the head forward. Hands can be on the hips. To start, we're just going to roll the weight into the toes. Inhale and exhale here. Roll the weight forward. We're going to drop the hands down the legs. Drop the crown of the head down. Breathe in and out. Gently rock from side to side, opening up the backs of the legs. And then walk the hands forward. Nice job. So we're up on the fingertips of the hands. We're going to stretch one leg back. And then we're going to release the arms out to either side, slightly lifting the chest, trying to bring the head to the tip of the toes in a straight line. Arms are out to the side like an airplane. Or you can bring the arms next to the ears for more of a challenge, reaching the fingers forward, reaching the foot back. Here in Warrior 3, inhale and exhale. Nice job. We're going to bring the arms back to a T. Whoop. Ah. And we're going to turn one hand up. The same hand as the standing foot comes down. So if my right foot's on the ground, my right fingers touch the ground. Instead of going directly in front of the toes, whoops, I'm bringing my hand out about a foot towards the pinky side. I'm lifting the left hand up, lifting the leg, and I can gaze down. Or if I really want to challenge myself, I can turn and gaze up. Whoop. And maybe I can't do that today, but we can always try. Coming back to warrior three. Lifting the left leg. And trying to get a straight line from the hip through the heel. And maybe you can gaze up. Whoops. And maybe not. I'm going to drop the left foot, fold forward, bend the knees, and roll up. And roll the shoulders back and down the spine. Nice job. We're going to do the other side now. So, inhaling, stretch the arms up. And exhale, swan dive. We're going to come halfway down. Bring the hands to the hips. Roll the weight forward into the toes. Inhale and exhale here. Nice job. We're going to fold all the way forward. And then we're going to walk the fingers forward about 1.5 feet in front of the toes. We're going to lift the opposite foot. So now I'm lifting my right foot. I'm balancing on my left. And sweep the arms out to either side like a T. Inhale and exhale here. This is warrior three. We're gazing at the ground, long lean spine. And if you want more of a challenge, bring the arms next to the ears. And stretch the hands forward as you reach the right foot back. Bring the arms back to a T. And windmill the arms, left hand comes down, right hand goes up. Now we're turning the hip out for warrior three. Both hips are facing the ground. As we drop the hand and we move into half moon, the hips are turning to the right hand side. The left hand and left foot are on the floor. The hips and the shoulders are opening. We're turning the body to the right. And we can gaze down. Or if we want to challenge ourselves and maybe fall over, we can try to gaze up. And just play with it, just practice, see what feels good, see what works. And then we'll come all the way back up. Nice job. Hard stuff today. Very good. All right. So let's come into a wide straddle. Walk the feet out to where it feels good for you. A nice wide straddle. Internal rotation on the feet. So toes are turning in, heels are turning out, hands to the hips or out to the sides. Big inhale here. Exhale, come halfway down. Reach the crown of the head forward. And if you'd like to stretch the arms next to the ears for more of a challenge, you can. Fold all the way forward, drop the crown of the head down. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Release all the tension from the neck. Fold forward, turn the fingertips towards the heels, walk the hands through the legs, pulling the floor, bringing the crown of the head down, folding forward. And if it becomes too much for you, back out. Now, right from where you are, I'm going to turn around. Right from where you are, we're going to walk the hands back, in. And if it's part of your practice to do a headstand, you can join me in doing a headstand. If it's not, You can walk the hands from one foot to the other foot, backwards and forwards. But if it is, you want to measure out your elbows, make a cup with your hands. The crown of your head drops to the floor. The back of the head is in your hands, and gently let the feet float up off the ground as you inhale and exhale here in a lovely inversion. Now forward folds are still an inversion. So we're all doing a similar pose, even if your feet are on the ground. We're going to come back to our wide straddle. And drop the feet down. Lift the head. And I'll turn around again. Oh, this is very acrobatic for me today. We're going to walk the hands out in front of the feet, about a foot from the midline of the body. Place one hand directly under the face. Inhale, sweep the other hand up. Inhale and exhale here. We're working towards stacking the shoulders. And breathe. On your next exhale, drop the left hand down. Replace the right hand with the left hand. And inhale, sweep the right hand up. Breathe here, inhaling and exhaling. Trying to stack the shoulders. Drop that right hand down. Walk the hands back to the body, toe heel the feet in just a little bit, bending the knees, roll up. And roll the shoulders back and down the spine. External rotation on the toes. Heels are turning in, toes are turning out. And bending the knees, we're going to place the hands just above the knees and find ourselves in a runner's lunge. You can do a gentle runner's lunge or a deeper runner's lunge. Do what feels good for you. We're bringing the weight to one foot, lifting the opposite toes, and doing the same thing on the other side. Nice job. We're going to come back to center. We're remaining in external rotation, so make sure your toes are out. Drop your tailbone down. Lift your tailbone, lift your chest. The tailbone's pointing down. Arms are reaching out to either side. Bend at the elbows. Hands face forward. Sink down. Tailbone's pointing down. Inhale and exhale here. And come all the way up. Nice job. All right, we're going to find our way to a hand and knee posture for a beautiful shoulder stretch. So from here, we're going to turn the fingers towards each other. We're going to lift the right hand, slide it between the leg and the arm on the left-hand side. This is called thread the needle. So we're going to slide the hand all the way through, dropping the ear and the shoulder to the mat. We'll inhale, sweep the left hand up, and gaze past the thumb. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Drop the left hand down. Inhale. Both hands are on the mat. We're in our hand and knee posture. Turn the fingertips towards each other again. Lifting the opposite hand. For me, that's my left. Palm facing up. I'm going to slide the hand between the arm and the leg of the right hand side. Bringing my shoulder and ear to the mat. I'm going to inhale. Stretch my left hand up and turn my head and look up past the thumb. Dropping the hand to the mat. Inhale. Come back to that hand and knee posture one more time each side, turning the fingers towards each other. Lift the right hand, slide it between the left arm and leg. Bring the shoulder and the ear to the mat. Inhale. The left hand up, look up past the thumb. And you can hold that left hand up, or you can reach the hand behind the back, wrap it around the back. The fingers are looking for the upper thigh, and when they find it, you can pull the shoulder, the left shoulder back, opening up just a little bit more into this upper spinal twist. Inhale. Raise the left hand up. Exhale. Drop the left hand down. Inhale. Hand and knee posture. Very good. We're going to lift the left hand. Palm faces up. We're going to slide it between the arm and the leg on the right hand side, bringing the shoulder and ear to the mat. Inhale. Reach the right hand up. Look up past the thumb, and if it feels good for you, reach the hand behind the back and clasp those fingers around the upper thigh so that you can pull the shoulder back just a little bit more with the leverage that you've created there. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale. Reach the hand up. Exhale. Drop it down. Inhale. Hand and knee posture. We're going to roll over onto our backs. So we're on our mats, on our backs at this moment. We're going to bring our hands underneath our buttocks. We're going to bring our thumbs in an L shape, just there. Oh, my battery's running out. I thought I had you guys plugged in this whole time. All right. There we go. So hopefully we caught it just in time. So, as I said, we're going to bring the hands into an L shape, slide the hands just underneath the body. Alternatively, you can place the hands next to the body, but I find that the sliding my thumbs underneath in that L shape gives me a little bit of extra lower back support. And if you've been doing yoga with me, you know that I have back issues and I like to take care of them before they become a problem. So facing the ceiling, we're going to inhale, bring both legs up, point, flex, point, and exhale, down. Inhale, both legs come up, point, flex, point, exhale, down, but don't touch the ground, just hover here. Inhale up, point, flex, point, and exhale down. Just hover. Inhale up, point, flex, point, exhale down. Inhale up, point, flex, point, and exhale down. Inhale up, point, flex, point, and exhale down. Inhale, point, flex, point, and exhale down. Inhale up, point, flex, point, and exhale down. Now we're not using the legs to swing the body up and down. Inhale up. We're using the muscles, point, flex, point, exhale down, all on their own. Inhale up, point, flex, point, exhale down, and inhale up, point, flex, point, exhale down, and inhale up, point, flex, point. And if you didn't hate me before, you might hate me now. We're going to slowly, very slowly drop the feet towards the ground. And when they come just a couple of inches over the ground, we're going to hover them here. And we're breathing. We're not holding the breath. We're inhaling and exhaling the whole time. And then we're going to drop the feet all the way down. Nice job, guys. Very good. We're going to slide the hands out. Bring the hands behind the head. Lift the left knee into the chest. We're going to bring the right elbow to the left knee. And then switch, switch, switch. And remember to breathe. We're inhaling and exhaling here as we do bicycle. And we're not touching the outstretched leg to the ground. It's hovering above the ground. If you need to do another angle, if that's better on you, then you can do that as well. So find what works for you and for your body. And don't forget to breathe. And we're going to do our last one. Come back to center. Drop the head down. Tuck the knees in. Clasp opposite elbows. Lift the head. Big hug. Drop the head down. Drop the soles of the feet down. Bring the hands close to the feet. We're going to lift the chest. Lift that chest up. Arch through the spine. Lift the chest up. Shimmy the shoulder blades closer together. Lift that chest just a little bit higher. Then lift the pelvis. Come all the way up. Arch through the spine. Shoulder blades come even closer together. Lift, 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 lift. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Stretch through the front of the body and drop all the way down. Outstretch the legs. Come up onto the elbows. Very good. And we're going to slide the hands down the body. We'll arch and drop the crown of the head down towards the floor. When the crown of the head touches the floor, we're going to stop sliding the arms. We're supporting the body with the elbows. Inhale and exhale here. The lungs are fully expanded. It will feel hard to take a deep breath. That's okay. Try anyway. Fill up all the corners of the lungs. Big deep breath. And release. Nice job. We're going to inhale the right leg up. Point and flex that foot. Make big circles with the foot going in one direction. And reverse. Bend the knee and pull it into the chest. Lift the forehead towards the knee. Lift the left foot a couple of inches off the floor. Inhale and exhale. Drop the left foot. Drop the head. Now tuck the chin into the chest. Bring the focus to the middle of your throat. Maybe there's a truth that needs to be spoken. Release the head. Release the stretch. Release the knee. Pull the knee out to the right hand side and then up in close to the body. Nice hip stretch here. Bring the knee back to center. Stretch the right leg up, straightening the leg, and you can just hold behind the leg here, just above the knee. If that feels good for you, if you want more, walk the hands up the leg towards the ankle. Try to keep both legs straight and bring the nose closer to the right knee. Elbows bend out to either side. This is spider pose. Walk the hands down the leg and bend the knee. With the first two fingers and thumb, wrap them around the big toe and drop the knee out to the right hand side. That knee can be bent, or you can work towards straightening that leg. Do what feels good for you. Listen to your body. If the leg is straight, bend the knee and bring the foot back to center. We're going to place the right foot on the left knee. Stretch the right arm out to the right. Turn the head to the right, and with the left hand, we're going to pull the knee down to the left hand side. Inhale and exhale. Spinal twist. Breathe and relax. We're going to release that twist. Roll back to center. Inhale the right leg up. Stretch it up and exhale the right leg down. Now we feel so much longer on the right hand side. That leg feels longer. We want to even ourselves out. So we'll inhale the left leg up. Just point and flex that foot. Make big circles with the ankle and reverse directions. Bend the knee, pull it into the chest. Tuck it in really tight. Lift the forehead towards the knee. Lift the right foot just a couple of inches off the ground. Take deep breaths into the abdomen, massaging the internal organs. Willing everything inside to work properly. Drop the right foot, drop the head, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale and exhale here. Release the stretch. Release the knee. We're going to straighten the leg up to the ceiling. You can just hold behind the leg just above the knee here. Or if you want more of a stretch, walk the hands up the leg towards the ankle, keeping both legs as straight as possible, bringing the nose closer to the knee closer to the nose. Inhale and exhale here. Walking the hands down the leg, we'll bend the knee. Wrap the first two fingers and thumb of the left hand around the left big toe. Drop the knee out to the left. And of course, you can work towards straightening the leg if that feels good for you today. We'll bend the knee and bring the foot back to center. Place the foot on top of the right knee. Stretch the left arm out to the left. Turn the head to the left. And pull the knee to the right hand side. both shoulders are remaining on the ground. Releasing that stretch, we'll roll back to center. Inhale, the left leg reaches up. And exhale, the left leg finds its way back down to the mat. Bend both knees, pull them into the chest. Press the lower back into the mat. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat, walk them down, coming into Savasana. Palms face up, arms are at a 45-degree angle from the body. Head is facing up and close the eyes. Relax into the mat. Inhaling and exhaling here. We're breathing. We're feeling the positive effects that our yoga practice has had on our body and our spirit tonight. Maybe we feel a little bit more practiced at balancing. Maybe we feel like some things we've been carrying with us today have been let go of. Maybe we feel like we had a great workout and we're going to sleep well when it comes time to sleep later tonight. Take a few deep breaths to yourself. Focusing inward and feeling what it is you're feeling. If there's anything you need to let go of, let it go. Imagine it floating out the window and away. If there's anything you want for your life, invite it in. Ask for the openness toward that thing that you really want. Maybe it will come in a different shape or form than you were expecting. And as you breathe, I invite you to bring your thoughts back to your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, getting any final stretches you might need, opening the eyes if it feels good for you to do. And bending the knees, we'll find ourselves curling into a fetal position just for a moment or two, breathing here and relaxing. And gently waking the body, we'll find ourselves in a seated position. And we'll end our yoga practice together. Inhaling, we'll sweep the arms up, and exhaling, we'll drop them down. Inhaling, sweep up, Exhale, release. One more big inhale. And bringing the palms together, we'll exhale the palms over our foreheads. May we think positive thoughts. Over our lips, may we speak kind words. And over our hearts, may we spread love and joy wherever we go. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting my small business. I really appreciate it. If you're looking for a way to support Bliss Evolution, you can do so at paypal.me/blissevolution or cash.app/blissevolution. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend, a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you next time.